This is Spencer Alt. I did my research paper on golf's effect on the local tourism industry, and now I'm going to show you my PowerPoint on how golf has almost gained popularity and how people take trips for it, vacations, and all the other things regarding golf. So here we go. So golf has gained popularity, I believe, since 2020. But back in 2006, there was 25 million registered golfers, and usually a registered golfer would be on the USGA, which handles your handicap, and you get a number, so you're technically now a registered golfer. Um, I believe that there's probably more than 35 registered golfers now. I mean, it's been almost 20 years, 19 years since this number was uh, stated. So I believe it should be more around 35 million now. Um, YouTube golf is this new wave of, I guess, watching golf and participating in online golf. Um, it caters the younger generation because it adds the YouTube aspect, and it involves channels like Bob Does Sports, Good Good, and those guys. They'll make videos of them playing golf, doing challenges, playing 2v2. They get millions of views while doing it, and that's something that before 2020 was not really a thing. You'd have your online instructors, with any sport really, but there's a whole new wave of golf, and more younger people now are getting into the game, growing the game. So I believe that that's a good thing, and that's how it's gained more popularity over the years. Um, Also extending on it, how the game is growing. Um, you know, Seeing these videos and watching them, it makes you want to go do the stuff you see online. And so my buddies and I were trying to plan a golf trip, and that would have a actual effect on the local economy. We would go there, we would stay, play the round of golf, even spend money outside the resort, which will also drive the economy up because we're spending money. Um, Also, another thing, more tour players are now being invited on these YouTube videos. And so if you have a YouTube video with Tiger Woods on it, I mean, millions of people look up Tiger Woods. Now you're going to have these YouTube guys have Tiger Woods on their channel, and it's just going to boost the numbers even more. And he's such a polarizing figure that you would want to play golf now because he's in, your favorite YouTuber's video. So I believe that is a good thing. And if the game keeps growing into that, I believe it will be even bigger than it is today. Um, the rise of golf tourism in popular states, you know, the golf in the warm states is where you're going to find most of the people that want to travel and play golf. They're going to mostly be in Florida, California, Arizona, and Florida also has the most golf courses in the United States. They have over 1,100 golf courses, which is actually crazy. I didn't realize that was that number until I looked it up. But yeah, over 1,000 courses. Um, there's a lot of resorts here in Florida that cater to the avid golfer. There's also, resorts with a golf course on the property. So there's a balance of more family oriented resorts and also the pro style things. There's resorts even in my hometown of like Palm Harbor, Innisbrook. They actually hold PGA tournaments there, and so each when that comes around each year, everyone gets so excited. You could stay at the resort, and then you can walk over to the golf course, watch golf. You can actually play golf on the resort as well during the same time, which is really cool. It gives that neat like spectator, but you play, so you kind of feel like the pros, that's one of the reasons golf has grown, is because you can still play the actual sport. Unlike football, I don't see 55-year-olds still playing tackle football just because you can't. They'll break every bone in their body. So golf has that neat aspect that you can still feel close to the pros, even if you're not a pro. Um, and Florida has just, I mean, that's what the Golf Hall of Fame is. They have golf courses there. So Florida is very golf oriented. And if you want to go on vacation for golf, that's one of the best states to do so in. Now, the rise of golf tourism in popular states, as I extend the same title, a lot of the PGA events happen in densely populated areas, so more people each year will attend these tournaments. Now, you got your major championship that they'll happen 4 times a year. Let's say like the Masters, that gains hundreds of thousands of patrons that attend that physically each year. And then you also have, I saw a stat, 19 million viewers on Sunday when Rory McIlroy won his career Grand Slam, which I thought was amazing and just great numbers for the tour. Seeing tourism rise in golf plays hand in hand on how popular the PGA Tour is, I believe. You look at this bottom text, the Waste Management Phoenix Open in Scottsdale, they average 700,000 fans per year. I mean, it's almost like a Super Bowl party, but 7 days in a row, which is really, really cool. And it's almost like everyone comes out to that event. There's this one hole, it's a stadium hole, it's a par 3, and there's probably 20,000 seats just on one hole. Now, the more attraction it gets, the more clicks, videos it gets, the more popular it gets, and that will then increase the amount of people that will travel to Scottsdale, increase the amount of money spent in that local economy. So that's why, and even the golf courses, more people will be playing recreational as the tournament is happening. So that's why I believe the PGA Tour, the more you can grow, the more money each state, city, or town can make when the tour is near the actual town. Golf vacations. This is the main point. Since Florida is the most popular state for golf, most people will travel down and play golf here. Now, on average, the golf traveler will spend around $1,000 on their trip, the food, the golf rounds, etc., anything that regarding their trip. Now, golf and business goes hand in hand in this. A lot of the business owners, the customer, the sales guy, they'll take their customers out on the golf course. It's a very gentleman's game still in this world. And I believe it's just getting even stronger because there's more sales coming in. There's more people in these types of jobs, and a lot more people play golf now. So you always want to take your customer out on the golf course. It could be a business trip, co-workers, or even it could be a family of 5, and the dad wants to go play golf at the resort while the kids are at the pool. So that's how golf can gravitate to a lot more people, because there's a lot of different options of how to play, how to travel for it. Just the whole aspect of it's very unique, and that's why I believe that the golf is on the rise, and also the local tourism's on the rise, and just more money is coming in, and these resorts, these golf specific resorts are popping up now because there's so much money that's involved in golf. So that is my basically general ideas from my paper on how golf is increasing the local economy here in the state of Florida.